John Wick Chapter 2. Not John Wick 2, John Wick Chapter 2. So small little touches that mean a little something for no other reason other than it's different and it's cool. So if you went and saw my previous video revisiting John Wick, this was a movie that I saw a few years ago and then I just recently rewatched it again to see if it was as good as I remembered. There were a few things that always stick out to me about that first movie: the action sequences and the world building. And I said in that first video, I hope that the second one continues to build on the world. And if you don't know what that means, it's just really the elements that exist inside of that universe. I thought it was really cool. It had a cool Continental Hotel, which is a hotel that has its own set of rules, a guy that runs it. They have their own set of currency, these gold coins. They have these contracts taking place, and it's all unique and interesting to this movie. Now, I can say that the second one, the John Wick Chapter 2, has all of that but double. The action sequences are longer, they're slicker, they're not played out in quick cuts, they're played out in these choreographed long scenes. Not necessarily one shot, but they almost feel that way, and how long they allow some of those scenes to play out. And the world building is taken to the next level. There is so many new layers put on into this movie that it is just something I can easily get behind. There's something that I like when it comes to this movie, when it comes to not holding your hand. It's not going to explain or give you long expositions on everything that's taking place. It's kind of taking it, just presenting it to you, maybe giving you a little bit of background of what's taking place with it, and then moving forward with it. I love that about this movie. You never know what's coming around the corner. You never know what's in or outside of the rules until it's suddenly presented to you. And that's exciting, and it makes it feel fresh. And this movie just introduces more stuff. There are these new types of contracts that we find out John Wick was involved in. We find out there's these seats at a table, which I still don't even really know what that means. I just know it's important, and it's something that people are fighting over. We also run into Common's character. John Wick runs into him. They clearly have a history together. You just don't really know what that is, but they give you little peeks into it as the movie progresses, which is great. I love that aspect of these movies. It can take pretty dull action scenes and kind of fill them in with stuff to get really intrigued and interested in. That doesn't happen often in these types of movies. They tend to be fairly surface level. You just kind of take it for the explosions and the shootings, and that's about it. So yeah, I don't necessarily have a lot of characters that I care about in the movie, including John himself. Although he's a fun action hero, there's not really a lot that I know about him. There's not a lot for me to invest in him on. But it's still just a lot of fun to be in it. And from start to finish, it is constantly presenting new stuff to you. I will say, pacing-wise, it felt great. I felt like it stopped to breathe when it needed to breathe, and it kept it moving when it needed to keep moving, and I think that's great. One of the other things that stuck out to me on this movie, different from the first one, one of my complaints from the first movie was the kind of ending scene, the final battle or whatever. And the first one, it is a super letdown. It's just not all that exciting. It's pretty standard and just kind of ends on a thud. This one, on the other hand, does not do that. It actually has an awesome ending. If you've seen any of the footage from the movie, it's kind of like an almost hall of mirrors. It's an art gallery, and it's really cool. It's a shootout in a hall of mirrors, so it's a lot of fun, and it ends on a great cliffhanger. So we can expect to see a John Wick 3, which again, I hope it just continues to build on this, because the world around it, and that it's really, really awesome. It's really awesome to figure out where all these pieces fit together. And it makes it really special. It makes it a special and unique action film, which feels weird to say in the world of Transformers, at least we've got this. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, you do want to go see the first one first. It at least lays the groundwork. Again, it's not doing a ton of explaining between the two movies, but at least you might understand some stuff that you're seeing in the second one because you've seen the first one. So at least go see the first one. It's totally worth your time if you do. And yeah, and then go see John Wick Chapter 2. But yeah, that's it for me. I don't really have a lot of negatives to say about it. It's a great movie. I was just really happy with it and really surprised at actually how much I ended up enjoying it. But yeah, leave a comment and a like down below if you have seen the movie. Let me know what you thought about it. If you haven't, let me know if it sounds interesting to you. But I love talking about movies, so go ahead and let me know what you guys think. And until next time, you guys take care.